too, for the beautiful prayer and the thanksgiving. I'm the grateful one. I think we could both say that. We're the grateful ones. I'm also going to tell you, because I have this moment too, that the reason I stand on this beautiful little box that Kent made for me is because it makes a difference in the Zoom screen, and also because when you guys are standing up singing and I'm on the down here, I can only see the first 2 rows of you. So I thought I'd go ahead and take a moment, because I know people look at the box. I used to stand on 2 reams of paper. Now I stand on this box. So I just wanted to clear that up. Kent, I said, yeah, Kent made the box. Kent made me this beautiful box. Yeah. It's cool. You should look at it later. It has like mitered corners, and it's really pretty. Maybe I'll put it in my house and then tell Kent I lost it, and then something. Okay. Well, I don't know that 15 years ago I would have imagined this day, celebrating this day. When we started this project, and I was 45, I did not imagine myself at 61 either. I didn't imagine that. Glad to be here. Glad to have, put my feet on the floor this morning, so that's awesome. And I don't know that I would have pictured us here 15 years later. Holly just explained how often these things, pan out. And in the beginning, the project that was Peace Church was held together kind of MacGyver style, with like paper clips and chewing gum and those kinds of things, and also unconventional music choices that we make. I like to think the reason we sing Come Thou Fount, not just because it's a cool arrangement by Sufjan Stevens, is because we're pioneers here. We're pioneers. So we started Peace out of that kind of idea of putting something together with those parts. The unconventional music choices, the smartest, most artful, thoughtful preaching most people have ever heard, I'm going to say. Because people who come to church by and large are people who used to be in church, have been in church through their lives. And I'm going to guess it's the best preaching you've heard. So we put all those, we the walking wounded, as we were at the time. And if you don't know that story, I'm glad. I'm glad you don't know that story, because it means you showed up here and you were like, well, this seems perfectly normal. It seems like a perfectly great place to worship that started like all the other places. But the truth is, that's not really how it went. So in the beginning, we put all those things together to make something that seemed like worship. And we were the walking wounded, but we didn't stay that way. We became a community and a church family with intention and purpose, and what turned out to be a very cool model for making worship. After we stripped back a lot of the things that people think they have to make a church, like a building, for starters, we were able to create what felt like less a production and more an experience and a gathering of like-minded, passionate, caring, and hopeful people. 15 years ago, that's you, like-minded, passionate, caring, hopeful people. And 15 years ago, my imagination wasn't big enough to picture this unbelievable collection of people. This unbelievable collection of people. Each one so smart and so talented and so gifted and so dedicated. Artists and architects and accountants, all the A professions, and preachers, and all the things you do. Lawyers and educators, my favorite. Why? Because my own kid, you raised up my own kid, and he's an educator now. And he learned so much of what he does here. And then you came here with your little kids who are so great, and you raised up my own kid, and she spends her time with your little kids. And that's because she learned that from you all. So many amazing people who believe that God's peace and justice is for everyone. It's hard to explain how proud and happy I am every time someone new walks through the door on a Sunday morning with no idea about our beginning and no idea about what to expect. I love that. And I love it even more when they decide that this place feels like home to them. So, good on you. That's all of you. It's the gift of my life, beside these kids that you've raised up. And we're about to sing a couple songs. And Alex will tell you more about how we pick songs. But it's the gift of my life, aside from those kids, to get to play music with my good friend. And we've been doing that for, over 20 years. Christy probably has a better fix on like the time and all that stuff. But we've been playing music for a long time, including a band that we used to have that I, harbor kind of hope of starting up again when you and your wife quit your huge, important jobs. So when you guys retire, I should say retire, they're not quitting when they retire. But that has been the gift of my life. And it's a blessing I can't describe to sing here, to sing at peace, to sing for you all. You're the most generous, the most appreciative, the most effusive supporters of what we do. And I can't even explain how amazing that is to me, so thank you. The songs I picked to sing today are a reflection of the music that inspires me the most, the Chicks, Natch. And Brandy, who I would like to take this moment and say that our kind of weird and very important love of Brandy, with so much love toward Brandy, started about the time we started playing together. Mm-hmm. So that's true. Remember when there was a Beaumont Club in Kansas City, in Westport? It hasn't been there for a long time, but we were there to see Brandy the first time we ever saw her with our spouses. So I also want to say, yeah, we said yes, but thankfully so did Christy and so did Justin. So that's great. So thanks for that.